like you know what I'm about, baby.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sakira, aka your favorite cosmic fairy. But if you're not new, then you already knew that. Welcome, 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 you guys. So don't be breaking apart now. We're gonna be doing things a little bit differently, you guys. So first of all, let me show you the sage that I'm working with, because I decided to experiment and I'm very proud of my little creation here. So let me give you guys a close-up. Hopefully you can see what is going on. So if you see, like, there's some stuff around the sage. And I wanted to dress the sage, right? Like how you dress a candle. So I didn't have any olive oil. So I used essential oils. I had some peppermint oil and some rosemary oil. Dropped those bad boys right on there. I sprinkled a little sea salt, little sprinkle. And then I doused it in some cinnamon, because the sea salt is to purify and to cleanse and to activate like deeper understanding, right? And to just like, again, just purify energy. For the cinnamon, that's the abundance attractor, right? Like that's that prosperity attractor, all of those good things. If you guys are interested in like me showing you how I did this, which it was super simple, comment below, let me know. But if not, we're just gonna jump into it, you guys. So if you clicked on this video, you know why you're here. Wink, wink. You know why you're here. There's something going on that you need to be healing, even if you're not aware of what it is, even if you're not aware of, how the trauma or how the negative feelings or whatever it is got there. You guys, not my candle being blown out. There we go. But either way, no matter what you are dealing with internally, whether you're aware of it or not, if you clicked on this video, if you were drawn to this video, that means that there is something going on for you. And we're going to get to the bottom of it, you guys. So I'm doing things a little bit differently. We're going to have some emojis as our group selectors instead of like crystals or, however I used to do it in the past, which I'll switch it up, you guys. Gemini rising things. Like, I'm going to switch it up. But today we're going to have some emojis. So let's insert emojis. So group one, you guys are going to be the beautiful crystal ball. Group number two, you guys are the beautiful blue butterfly. And group number three, you guys are the beautiful white dove. So, look them over, you guys. If more than one group speaks to you, that's okay. Go with what feels right. Go with what feels good. Group one with the crystal ball, we're going to go ahead and get started with you. Group two with the beautiful butterfly. Group three with the beautiful white dove. We're going to see you at your designated timestamps, because as you guys know, if you're new, you might not know, but I'm going to tell you, everything is timestamped for you in the description, as well as all of the decks that I'm using. They're going to be listed there. And if you guys are looking to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description as well. So without further ado, group number one, let's head over to you. Ooh, but I'm not Dr. Seuss. Stop it. All right, group number one, if you chose the beautiful crystal ball, insert emoji. This is going to be your reading. We're going to get to the bottom of what you are needing to heal at this time. Or you may already be working towards healing. You may already be, doing the work because you are aware of what needs to be healed. But either way, you guys, we're going to get into it. You guys, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure the sage didn't burn up my green jade, because who has the time for that? Not Sakira. Okay. So first, you guys, we're going to get an energy check-in and see what your vibe is looking like. Look, we got transformation and maturity. So some of you guys are healing through some situations that were really sent to help you transform and help you grow. Group number one. But let's see with the crystal ball. We have letting go. That's one of my favorite cards in this deck with rebirth. Yeah, group one, you guys have some interesting themes coming through as I'm shuffling. Connecting with the energy of group number one, Spirit. Can we get an energy check-in, a little vibe check for group number one? What needs to be heard, said, and honored for group number one, Spirit? Thank you so much. Whoa. What are they healing? What needs to be... We got control. I'll take it. For group one, what needs to be heard, said, and honored? We have inner voice, and it's in reverse. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can we get a vibe check for group one? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Too many. One more card for group one. Spirit, what is the vibe? Stress. Okay. Group one. Oof. Totality at the back. Okay, so this is always a card to me of trying to bring something full circle, maybe trying to figure things out, being this close. Let me show you guys, like this close to the solution, but not quite there yet. So you still don't have the clarity that you need to get through whatever situation, right? But if you look, right, their hands are just barely touching. Well, they're not touching. They're just barely like almost touching. And so I feel like you're so close, group number one, to resolving some type of issue or bringing something full circle. However, I see that what you're needing to heal is your desire to be in control, group number one. When the going gets tough, you want to get controlling, right? You want to take the reins, you want to steer the ship, you want to drive the boat. We get it. However, I feel like this control is coming through as like a trigger response to like some type of stress stimulus that's happening in your life. This could be stress with the relationship, because I saw the Lovers come out. Stress with relationships romantically, familial, and platonic, or business wise, right? But just your connection to other people, but also just life stress, financial stress, job stress, children stress, right? Like pet stress, like all types of stress. I feel like you guys automatically go into this controlling, dominant kind of energy. However, it's counterproductive and counterintuitive to that inner voice. So it's like in times of stress, you actually have a really profound and really deep connection to your intuition. However, some of you guys are, used to blocking it out, or used to not being able to connect with your intuition because of the stress that you're under, and because your mind automatically I heard your ego, it automatically goes into this control dynamic. So let's talk about it, group one. So this is the theme that you guys are walking with currently that needs to be healed within you. And I feel like some of you guys are so close to kind of releasing this energy from you. However, there is some work to do still. So let's get into some Moonology and let's see what the vibes are giving. Connecting with group number one, Spirit, what are they healing at this time? For group number one, what do they need to know about this energy that they are healing at this time? For group number one, those that selected the crystal ball, what do they need to know about what they are healing at this time? For group one, a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. Thanks. You're very close to achieving your goal. Remember I said it's like you guys are so close to kind of like healing and releasing this energy. Like you're so close to that breakthrough. Look, you're so close to this change that's coming through. It's just a matter of identifying what you're holding on to as the miser, and then seeing beyond the illusion so that you can begin to release that energy. You can begin to shift your perspective, right? This is what I'm seeing. But you guys, overall, you have a new romantic cycle begins. So this is what I was talking about. I feel like for group number one, what you're healing through may be connected to like a love situation, and may be connected to a romantic situation, or just a connection that you have to other people, right? However, I feel like what needs to be healed is this energy that you carry when it comes to maybe love, or when it comes to partnership, when it comes to connecting with people. And this could be like, the stress of people not doing, let me see if I can get it. People not doing what it is that you want, or people not behaving in ways that really resonate with you, right? But I definitely feel like some of you guys have a new romantic start coming with a person. Others of you have a new romantic start coming with life, right? Like as you heal yourself, you can begin to romanticize life. You can begin to connect again, in beautiful ways with people around you, with life, with certain energies and opportunities, right? So the first card that came out is a win-win outcome is forecast. And my question was, what are the energies that you're needing to heal? Some of you guys don't believe that you are destined to win, that things are destined to work out for you, that things are fated to play out in your favor. And it's like, again, when stress comes up for you guys go into control mode, because in your mind, if you don't control the outcome, or if you don't at least try to control the narrative, you won't get exactly what it is that you are looking for, right? However, your commitment to yourself is being tested. Your commitment to your intuition and to your higher self is what's being tested. How committed are you, group number one, to trusting that inner divine guide that you have, that you're walking with? How committed are you to trusting your higher self when it comes through with insight, or with clarity, or with downloads for you, right? Like how committed are you to listening to yourself? Because some of you guys, your commitment to yourself, it's wavering. It's like sometimes you feel like you're good, you feel like you got this, and then when life gets a little bit stressful, you go into control mode because you don't trust that this is happening for a reason, that things are taking place in your favor, that everything's going your way or everything's working out for you, right? But we have you're very close to achieving your goal, and I feel like you guys are going through a lot of different experiences, or you have gone through a lot of different experiences, because they're meant to teach you something. Group number one, they're meant to teach you maybe how to release this energy of control, how to tap in with your inner voice and listen to your intuition, stuff like that. But you are so close to actually being on that page. You're so close to being in alignment with that energy. Whatever, some of you guys have been doing the healing work, and some of you guys, this is what's on its way towards you, right? But let's see. All right, we're going to go into some tarot cards. Connecting with group number one, Spirit, what energies are they healing, or what energies do they need to heal at this time? What do they need to be aware of? For group number one, the people, the choosers of the crystal ball emoji. What are they healing at this time, Spirit? Thank you so much. What are they healing at this time? For group number one, what are they healing at this time? For group one, what are they healing at this time? For group number one, Spirit, what are they healing at this time? The Ten of Swords. Ooh. The Three of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Oh, my heart chakra is like pulsing right now with my solar plexus. I feel like you guys have been through some painful situations that has taken like a toll on your confidence and like your perception of your self-worth. And so what I'm getting so far is like the fact that my heart chakra and my solar plexus got activated when these two cards came out. The things that you've been through, Ten of Swords, the pain that you've been through, group number one, in the past, the betrayal, the disappointment, the letdown, the stabbing in the back, right? Like whatever may have you, it's like it led you to have negative expectations when it comes to things. And remember, I was saying it's like you don't believe things are working out in your favor. You don't believe that things are going and according to what the universe has in store for you, a win-win outcome. So again, it leads you into this energy of needing to feel like you have to control the outcome in order to be okay, right? In order to get by. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles, I'll take it just because it was flipped. Let's see. And let's get one more for group one. We'll take two more. All right. The King of Wands with the Ace of Swords in reverse. We'll take them. We got 6 for you guys. So I'll keep it at 6 for the other two groups, since we're kind of winging it here, but it is what it is. All right, group one, a message of healing. So overall, you guys have the Five of Cups in reverse. So there's a lot of pent up and stored grief and pain and sadness and disappointment that you have yet to release. And we got sirens in the background. And if you guys are new to my channel, I always tell like you guys on here, I live in New York City, so you're going to hear sirens, but they always come at specific times, and I've already communed with my guides and asked them to like send me sirens, send me car horns, send me noise outside so that I know when I'm on the right page or when we're on the money with something. And group one, as I'm saying, you guys have this stored sadness or this stored pain. The sirens are getting louder, so I know I'm talking to somebody out there. Group one, act like you know what's going on, because you do. But you guys, with this not Five of Swords, with the Five of Cups in reverse, it definitely tells me that you guys have not been dealing with or processing whatever pain or whatever emotional upsets you've dealt with before. They're still kind of lingering. They're still stuck with you, right? With the Seven of Cups as the unseen energy, and what you don't know, or what's unbeknownst to you, what's out of your awareness, or what you're unaware of. That's where we were trying to go with that, is that you have an opportunity, you have a lot of different opportunities to kind of revisit the things that have been clouding your judgment and to do something about it, to take some type of action, right? Because again, going back to these first two cards, the Ten of Swords and Three of Wands in reverse, the negative experiences, or let me say, the experiences you had that you perceived as negative, you perceived as heartbreaking, you perceived as like betrayal, you perceived as like backstabbing, or just really like fucked up, right? It caused you to expect nothing better out of life, out of your love situations, out of, job situations, financial situations, whatever may have you. And so now what you're needing to heal is skewed or this tainted mindset that you have when it comes to your ability to not only manifest abundance for yourself, not only manifest maybe a good partnership and a long-term partnership, but for some of you guys, this is like your ability to be financially stable, like long-term, and to have generational wealth, and to have things that you can pass down to your children and their children and stuff like that. So whatever your situation is, because there's going to be a lot of you guys watching, so obviously, take what resonates. But Group 1, I see that what you're healing or what you're needing to heal is just this deep belief that you have surrounding your ability to attract good things into your life, right? You go into control mode when stress or when stressors come into your experience, because in your mind, it's like, well, if I don't take the reins, it's just going to be more letdown. It's just going to be more disappointment. I'm still not going to get what I want. I won't have the future that I see for myself if I let things play out, if I let things... I saw when I was shuffling the first deck, you guys, that card that said go with the flow. And it's like some of you guys, that's what you're needing to do. You're needing to trust the flow, trust the divine timing and divine flow of things, right? The King of Swords, needing to have confidence. And I'm hearing like rebuild up your confidence, get back to that place where you are feeling yourself, right? Right now, this is Leo energy, the King of Wands, right? And we have Mars in Leo, and we have Venus in Leo. And as I'm filming, the moon just shifted from Leo to Virgo. So we had a whole bunch of Leo energy playing out as around the time that I was filming this video. And it doesn't matter when you're watching this, you guys. But just know that as you are tapping in, because this is timeless, right? As you are tapping in at whatever time you're tapping in, this energy is all relevant to you at that time. And so I say that to say, with all of these planets right now being in the sign of Leo, right? There is this energy of being confident, standing in your power, some type of energy of like willpower, drive, and determination, because those are all things that Leo represent, especially Mars being in Leo. Mars is how you take action in your drive in life anyway. And Leo has that mentality of, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. If I say it's getting done, it's getting done, and it's gonna get done, right? And so I feel like for some of you guys, you're needing to have this confidence in knowing like, what I say and what I speak over my life, it has to come to pass. When I say that a win-win outcome is forecasted for me, it has to show up, right? Like having this confidence when it comes to trusting your intuition, when it comes to trusting your higher self and your guides and those that come through with messages internally for you. Group number 1, right? Lastly, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So another thing that you guys need to be aware of is like healing this energy that you have when you lack clarity. And again, some of you guys, that's what also triggers you to go into, if I could pick up the card, it's my nails, you guys. Give me a second. Sakira, figure it out, mama. Figure it out. All right, we're going to do it like that, period. When you guys lack clarity, it can cause you to go into this control energy where it's like, okay, I don't know what's going on. And you automatically define that as a bad thing. Spirit is needing you to not handle. Oh my God. Some of you guys are like, I need to handle stuff. Like I need to get things done. But Spirit is wanting you guys to heal within you this energy of like, when you don't understand something, you have to take action. You have to take control. You gotta force things to be figured out and just go with the flow of sometimes you're not gonna know stuff. Sometimes things are not gonna be clear. That is part of the ebb and flow of life, right? Like you're gonna have moments and phases of clarity, but you're also gonna have moments and times where you don't have the answers and the answers are just not making themselves available to you at that time. And that is okay. My nose is itching. That's okay too. But this is what Spirit is needing you guys to work on, because I feel like sometimes, when you don't understand why something's happening, or when you don't see the beauty in the stressful situation, right? Like stress is a perception. Some of you guys look at certain scenarios playing out in your life that are coming to help you grow and transform and even build thick skin. You're seeing this as a negative thing, right? Instead of seeing that this thing is coming to help you grow. There are no losses in life unless you perceive it, right? Only perceived losses. So group 1, what I'm seeing for you guys so far is that if there's something that happens that you don't feel aligns with what you feel should be happening, you go into control mode, you go into stress out mode, you go into ignoring your intuition, saying, to hell with what my inner voice is trying to tell me, because right now it doesn't feel like that's going to help save the day, right? Some of you guys are looking for, what am I trying to say? Like you're looking for solutions to a problem that's not necessarily a problem and that's not meant to be solved at this time, right? Let's see. We're going to get into the last few decks, you guys. Let me drink a little agua. Whoa. Okay. That was good. So let's see what Spirit wants you guys to release at this time. Connecting with group 1. Spirit, what do you want them to release so that they can begin to heal at this time? What do you want them to release for the viewers, the choosers of group 1? What do you want them to release at this time so that they can begin to heal? The viewers for group 1, what do you want them to release at this time so that they can begin to heal? What do you want them to surrender at this time? Surrender unhealthy relationships and surrender to your intuition. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That theme of relationships is really coming through, and I kept feeling it. I'm like, this has a lot to do with your connection to other people. And again, it keeps feeling like when you see things playing out in a way that doesn't feel like it should be happening that way. So maybe you see this person behaving in a way that you don't feel like they should be behaving, right? It's not necessarily to say they're right or they're wrong, but it's more or less to say how you are internalizing what you are seeing and how it is negatively affecting you and adding to this pool of disappointment and hurt and pain and sadness, how you're taking all that in, but you're not releasing it, right? So let's talk about this card first. It says, surrender unhealthy relationships. So let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Some of you guys also, you're choosing, this is another part of you that needs to be healed, right? Like you're choosing to stay in unhealthy dynamics with people that don't necessarily serve you because you don't necessarily think that you can attract better. Now, remember I was saying it's like some of you guys, you don't believe that everything's working out for you. So if you don't believe that, and I was getting that that solar plexus activation, which is like, you know, your confidence, your drive, your self-worth, all of those things kind of tied up in one chakra. But that's kind of giving me vibes of like some of you guys don't value yourselves enough, and it's coming from a wound, right? It's coming from this experience that you've had in the past where maybe you were let down, you were betrayed, you were cheated on, you were, you know, disappointed, you were hurt, you were stabbed in the back, and now all you can expect is negativity. All you feel like you are worthy of is negativity, right? You expect what you feel like you deserve. That's just how it goes. And so some of you guys, to wrap it up, you are expecting negative things, and you also keep staying around negativity because you don't feel like you deserve any better. Spirit is wanting you to heal that at this time, and also Spirit may be trying to communicate with you through your intuition about certain people around you that may be adding stress to your life, that may be, you know, contributing to the way you feel at this time and to how your life is playing out, right? Next, we have surrender to your intuition. You can't say I didn't tell you. So it says, tune into your inner voice. It's so funny they use the exact phrase that is on this card. Come on, y'all. Listen. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. And so group number 1, what you're needing to heal is this resistance you have to trusting your intuition, to tuning into your intuition, to trusting it, listening to it, all of those things, because your intuition is coming through with some wisdom for you. Your intuition is coming through with some guidance that's going to help you to, you know, navigate certain stressful times and periods in your life. And some of you guys, you just want to be in control because you feel like your ego feels like it knows best, and you're giving into that energy because it's dominant. It's very your higher self is very meek, very humble, very quiet, right? Which is why it's the inner voice. Your ego is loud. It's very out there. It's very in your face. And so a lot of us as humans, right? Like we get caught up in that loudness and that in your face kind of energy, and we tend to go in that direction. But Spirit is wanting you more now than ever to surrender to that inner voice, to quiet the mind. Maybe some of you guys need to meditate, right? Just to sit with the energy and to just hear what messages are coming through for you from your internal higher self and from your guides and your angels and those that walk with you, spiritually speaking, right? So we got 2 more decks, you guys. We're going to get into some self-love, self-care messages as to what can help you on this healing journey at this time and what it is that you need to know about that. Connecting with the energy of group 1, Spirit, what needs to be heard, said, and honored. What can they do at this time to further the healing journey for themselves? For group number 1, what do they need to know at this time? What do they need to be aware of? For group 1, how can they heal themselves at this time, or, you know, allow for easier healing to happen? What do they need to know? How should they be taking care of themselves? Thank you. We got pleasure. Now it's interesting because I was talking about the chakras and I see some of the colors of the chakras here. And I just feel like some of you guys need to tap in with like more self. Ooh, okay. This is a vibe coming through for some of you too, right? Pleasure is tied to pleasing yourself, right? Some of you guys need to not discover, but establish like this dynamic or a routine or like some type of overstanding or just clarity within your mind that you deserve to feel pleasure, you deserve to be happy, you deserve to please yourself, you deserve to choose you deserve to rid yourself of unhealthy relationships, and by doing so, that is pleasing to you, that is healthy for you, that is, you know what I'm saying, right? Ooh, come through, Spirit, with the messages. For group one, any other messages that they need to be aware of? Use your hands. So some of you guys need to get physical. It's so funny too because we have hands in this card and we have hands in this card. So some of you guys, in order to heal, maybe you have to tap in with your creative energy. Some of you guys could be like crafters. You could be painters. You could just be people who do like, what's that, pottery? Because I see this person here tuning in with like pottery and stuff like that. Or some of you guys just have a gift with your hands, using your hands, keeping your hands busy. Maybe it brings some type of like happiness and joy and like satisfaction to you, but there's something about needing to use your hands that will definitely come in handy for you guys. Then we have connect with your ancestors, and that's what I was saying. This inner voice is not just your higher self, it's your guides, it's your ancestors, it's your angels, and those that spiritually walk with you and care for you and love you, that have messages for you, and they're wanting you to connect with them. This is going to help to further accentuate your healing process and your healing journey, group number one. Overall, if my nose would stop itching me, we have chanting, which I like because this is also a nice way to kind of clear vibes from you guys, and from like your energetic body as well as the physical body. So if you guys don't know what chanting is when you just say a mantra or an affirmation or some type of statement over and over and over again. Now, usually you want to do it at least 108 times so that you are activating each one of those chakra points. Like, yes, we have 7 central chakras here that we focus on, but throughout the body there's a total of 114. I want to say 2 of them are outside of the body, but within the energetic body, outside the physical body. The other 2, something I forgot what, not gonna hold you guys, I forgot what the other 2 are. That brings us down to like 100 and, put it this way, you guys, there's 108 primary chakras that you need to be focused on. If you guys want more tea on the chakras, I am reading a book about it right now. I can make videos on it and just like, you know, give you guys the real spill about it. But regardless, chanting at least 108 times. I have a mala and something told me to wear it, but I didn't listen to my inner voice. You see how that works? A mala is just like you could call it a chain or like a bracelet. I wear mine around my hand. I wrap it around so it sits like a bracelet, and it has 108 beads. So you pull each of those beads towards you, and as you get to the end of the chain, because there's like a little pendant or something, you'll know when you reach the end. That's how you can track your mantras, because believe it or not, you guys, it is not always easy to chant 108 mantras and keep count of them in your head. Right now, a little bit of tea about the mantras. Or like, I like Sanskrit mantras. I'm very drawn to them and I resonate with them a lot. But you can chant anything. You can chant an affirmation, right? You can chant like, I release control and surrender to my intuition. I trust my intuition. You can say these things 108 times. You guys, I'm not going to hold you. We got some hip hop lo-fi going on. I just want to change the vibes real quick. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's it for the mantras. But to close out, you guys, we are going to get into, wait, I just realized. So I didn't go over the overall energy from this deck, and we're going to just do it right now. It came to me, so let's go into it. It says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And it says, surrender to awe or to wonder in awe. Right now, remember I was saying to you guys, it's like when you change your perspective, you'll begin to romanticize life. That's kind of the vibes that's giving. It's like once you surrender to the fact that life is beautiful and everything that happens in your life is beautiful because it's coming to happen, it's happening or it's coming into your life to serve you and to benefit you and to be of great help to you. Why do we keep getting the hip hop lo-fi, you guys? Like, I just want some chill vibes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, group number one. But Yeah, so romanticizing life, it happens because you change your perspective. You begin to release this idea that life is happening to you, and you start to adopt the idea that life is actually happening for you. And once you do that, things start to kind of take shape in a different light, right? Like, no longer will your trauma be coloring your glasses. No longer will you be expecting the same negativity that came up in your past to replay itself out in your now moment or in your future moments, right? So lastly, you guys, we're going to close out with some blessings. And we're just going to see, as you are healing, what blessings are surrounding you, whether it be from, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, source, the Most High itself. You just have some blessings and some things to connect with. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, my throat is on fire, like out of nowhere. My throat just started to hurt. Listen, I pick up on all types of sensitivities when I'm channeling and when I'm reading. So some of you guys are getting over like a cold. Some of you guys are needing to also heal like some of your chakras. So like your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra are just a few to name that I'm kind of picking up on. A blessing on a resolution, card number 2 and 7, which reduces to 9. So this tells me that you guys are, again, this close to things being wrapped up. You're this close to things being resolved and settled for you. And also really close to getting clarity, because as you look, she has a dagger, aka a knife or a sword, in her hand. And swords in tarot and in divination, it represents like understanding or overstanding, clarity. Also, it could represent like cutting through what no longer serves you. And for some of you guys, it's going to take for you to cut out certain things in order for you to have the resolution that you're looking for, even if that means cutting out certain people, right, and relationships and dynamics. Next, you guys have a blessing on your love. So I was saying, some of you guys, it does heavily have to do with like a romantic situation that is playing out in your life. For others of you, your love is just maybe love for yourself. But this is card number 1 and 7, which reduces to 8. And 8 is about cycles, but it also is a very powerful number about, abundance and about money and about finances. So for some of you guys, you're going to be able to make money doing what you love as you are healing, right? Some of you guys, that's what you are also, as a sidebar, that's what you're also needing to heal, like this energy of not feeling like you can trust yourself when it comes to pursuing what it is that you love and that things will work out for you. We got wild cards that just flew out, so that's a message. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this song caught me off guard, and I think I'm gonna skip it, but I'm gonna go back at some point to listen and see what that was. Because she was spitting, she was talking her shit just now. Hold on, you guys. Oh, there's like words in these little... You guys, I'm trying to end y'all reading to make it to group 2. All right, so this is just the lo-fi where people want to talk, and that's okay. But we're going to skip that. All right, so Jesus Christ. Okay, one more blessing for group 1, and then we're going to move on to group number 2 with the butterfly emoji. One more blessing for group 1, please. I'll take it. A blessing for solace and hope, which is card number 4 and 1, which reduces to 5. So you have a blessing that's going to change how hopeful you are, how peaceful you are, right? How much faith you have is also what I'm hearing. And as the overall theme, you guys have a blessing to heal a relationship. So I know I'm not making this up, you guys. I definitely feel for some of you this is tied to like partnerships and relationships and like trusting your intuition about what serves you and what doesn't, knowing your worth so that you can have the strength to cut out what doesn't serve you and move into like, better energies for yourself. But this is what I have for you guys, group number 1. Thank you so much for vibing. This was amazing. If this vibed for you, definitely comment below. I comment back, you guys. I love talking to you guys. And let me know how you felt about it. If you want to share some of the details of what you may be going through, what you may be, working to heal at this time, definitely feel free to do that. You guys, I'm going over to group number 2. So if you're heading there, or to group 3, I'll see you there. But if you're stopping here, I love you so much. Thank you again for vibing out with your girl and sharing time, space, and energy, connecting. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the good things. I love you, and peace out. Group number 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose the beautiful butterfly emoji, insert emoji here, then this is going to be your reading, you guys. Welcome to your pick a card group. And we're going to get into your message of healing and seeing what it is that you guys need to heal at this time. So So let's get a vibe check for you guys, group 2. I hope you guys are doing well. Spirit, connecting with the energy of group 2. What is the vibe? What are they healing? What are they walking with at this time that maybe needs to be released or needs to be healed within? I just saw clinging to the past, group number 2. Okay. Okay. You guys, ever since I started reading, my throat has been on go mode. But that's okay. So we're gonna do what we gotta do. We're gonna do what we came here to do, group number 2. Hold on. For group 2, what is the vibe? We have letting go. We have breakthrough. Ooh, let's talk about it. And we have we are the world. Ooh. It's giving vibes of like letting go so that you can finally have this breakthrough and feel the connection to life, feel connected to people around you. Some of you guys have lost that sense of connection. You've lost that ability to feel grounded in the oneness of the collective that we all are, right? Some of you guys, you feel isolated or you feel distant, and we're going to talk about it, but I feel like this is what you guys are healing. Integration, bringing whatever this is that you went through in the past, right? Bringing whatever this is that you've been carrying with you or walking with this whole time, bringing that into this now moment, but not the pain of it, bringing the lessons into this now moment and kind of integrating that with life, right? Using whatever you were taught through your past experiences to help you navigate life in this now moment or under these circumstances that you are facing. We have consciousness. So you guys are healing so that you can be aware of how connected you are again. This, when you are conscious and when you are ascended in consciousness, you realize that everything is one. Everybody is one. We are all connected. The flowers are connected. The inanimate objects are connected. We are all made from matter. Choo-choo. Sorry, you guys. I didn't want my cat to knock into the tripod because he be all over the place. But it is what it is, right? So group 2, let's get into it. And let's see what you guys are needing to heal at this time. A message of healing for group number 2, please, Spirit. What needs to be heard, said, and honored? Thank you. A message of healing for group number 2. Some of you guys, what it is that you need to let go of the pain or like the negative emotions. If you look, all this water in this card, you're needing to let go of the negative emotions that you've been walking with and just, again, retain the lessons. That's when you're going to have this breakthrough. The breakthrough is already here for you, but some of you guys haven't been able to like perceive this, right? Or you haven't been able to fully tap in and access this breakthrough because these emotions that you are walking with are way too loud. Let's see. For group number 2, the ones who chose the beautiful blue butterfly emoji, what are they healing? What is the message of healing for group number 2, Spirit? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Whoa. A message of healing for group number 2. Some of you guys, what you've been through, work through your fears and conclusions are within reach. Some of you guys, what you've been through, right, in the past that you are still walking with, that you haven't been able to release, that you haven't been able to let go of, what it's been doing is making you feel like you are not worthy. It's been making you feel like you are not connected to the worth of who you are, right? And like when a lot of times when we don't feel like we are valuable, when we don't feel like we are worthy, we fail to see how we are all valuable, how we are all the same, right? Maybe some of you guys are putting, some people on pedestals, or you're just looking at yourself and maybe in comparison to other people, and you're like, I don't see how me and these people are the same, or I don't see how me and these people share our value, or how we're all worthy. They're worthy. Maybe I'm not good enough. There's something about me. And it's like you're needing to just kind of take this, look at this. We got compromise in the background. You're needing to take this energy and kind of conjoin them. It's like, what did your past experiences teach you? And how can you apply this to your now moment? How can you use what you've learned? Not to say that you're not good enough, right? Not to use it in that form where it's convincing you that you're not good enough, but how can you take what you've learned and what the true lesson, the spiritual lesson of all your past experiences were meant to teach you, and kind of flip this energy around? Because sometimes we go through negative situations and we take it personally. We attach it to ourselves and we define it as, well, this must mean that I'm not good enough, whether it's for success, whether it's for love, whether it's for acceptance or validation, whether it's for love from your family, whatever may have you. But there's this energy of like taking things personally and not fully understanding the value of who you are. Some of you guys are getting ready to have a spiritual awakening with that consciousness card. That was the unseen energy from that first deck. And if you already have had your original or your first spiritual awakening, you're getting ready to go through a spiritual ascension where you are upping the level. You are having a breakthrough spiritually, and this is what's happening. But your healing looks like letting go of maybe even programs or just beliefs that don't serve you. Beliefs something like, I'm not good enough, things like that. And then we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, with conclusions are within reach. So some of you guys are really, really close to having this breakthrough. Some of you guys are really close to, overcoming your fears. And your fears could be, just not feeling good enough and rejection and feeling like the world doesn't accept you. And like, just this energy of maybe needing validation because you don't validate yourself. But it definitely feels like the universe is wanting you to heal. Your guides are wanting you to heal that energy within you that makes you feel like you are not special, like you are not one with the cosmos, like you are not one with God's source and the divine, right? Some of you guys, again, like you've just been feeling disconnected. Overall, we have a time to give rather than take. So I definitely feel like this is a time to kind of put energy into, releasing, put energy out there so that you are now doing the work to free yourself from bondage, emotional bondage, right? Some of you guys, you've just been taking things in and you've just been taking them in and taking them in. And I feel like you're needing to get out there and maybe connect with people, or like, that could also be like something that can be really healing for you guys. Group number 2, connecting with people and going out there and meeting like-minded individuals, right? Learning that everybody is unique and special in their own way. Everybody is good enough in their own way. Everybody is valuable in their own way. And no, we don't all bring the same things to the table, but we as a whole, as a collective, we complete the damn puzzle piece. We complete the table. Matter of fact, we are the table. Kim Kardashian said it, you guys. The table, what do I bring to the table? I am the table, right? That's what she said. And so some of you guys need to realize, like, you are a part of the collective, which makes you the table. Like, you are. It's not what you bring, it's what you are, right? Let me see. We're going to get into some tarot messages for you guys now. For group 2, a message of healing. What needs to be heard, said, and honored, Spirit? Thank you so much. For group number 2, a message of healing. What needs to be heard, said, and honored? You guys are inspiring me, group number 2, right? Because I was thinking about doing another episode of the abundance mindset. And if you guys haven't watched it, you can check out the first episode where I was still kind of like, it was just like a random thing. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. But long story short, I decided to kind of turn it into like a little mini series and just see where it goes and just post like episodes randomly. And I was thinking, do I want to post an episode this week? Because the topic of self-worth has been on my mind, and I'm seeing the spread here, and it's kind of just, it's inspiring me to talk a little bit about it. So if you guys are interested, check that out. I'm still debating if I want to do the episode or not, but I'm leaning more towards yes. So keep an eye out for the next abundance mindset episode coming to a screen near you. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse with 4 of Cups, the Strength card in reverse. Yeah, it's like not feeling like you are worthy, not feeling like you are, I'm going to take it. They said take it. Not feeling like you are good enough, right? Not having a lot of self-love. And then you wonder maybe why life feels so bleak, why you feel so detached and disconnected, why things don't feel that good for you. It's because you're not tapping in. And we're going to pull 2 more cards. But with the Strength card in reverse, it's like you're not tapping into that inner strength that makes you you, like tapping into this knowing or to this ability to push to push through and to discover that, you are valued, to discover that intrinsic value that actually lies within, right? Some of you guys don't feel strong enough to work through your fears as well. That's something coming through. Like if there's something that you feel, like you are scared of, we have the 5 of Wands. We're going to get one more card out for group number 2. If there's something you feel that you are scared of, group 2, hold on. Let me grab these cards. We got 2. I only need 1 more. For group 2, please. Thank you. And how do you want this? Ace of Wands, right side up, bow. With the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so for some of you guys, this could be, not feeling good enough when it comes to work. And this could be talking about like this need to just collaborate with other like-minded individuals in the work sense. But what I feel like you guys are needing to heal is the work that you are putting into yourself, and to maybe see like, you know, where you used to be and where you're no longer at anymore, like how far you've come. I feel like there's been work that's been done that just by simply acknowledging that you are no longer the person you used to be, the fact that you even clicked on the blue butterfly, right? The butterfly represents transformation and transition. Some of you guys, your breakthrough is just in releasing the belief that you are not valuable. And by tapping in and seeing like, you know, I've done work on myself. I've transformed. I've changed. I'm not who I used to be. Even if it's by the smallest and slightest degree, just by acknowledging that, you can invoke healing abilities within yourself, right? The unseen energy for you guys is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this energy of like, not wanting to collab with other people, come together with other people, but I feel like that is what you need. Some of you guys, you have a fear of coming together with other people because maybe you fear that they won't see you as worthy. They won't see you as bringing anything to the table. They won't see you as good enough, right? However, that is something that needs to be let go of. That is something that you need to release and to surrender from your energy, from your thought process. Because again, I see here that you guys have done work on yourself, or at least this is what you're doing, right? And by acknowledging this is true, acknowledging, you know, that you've done work on yourself and you're not the person you used to be, and that things are different, even if it's by the slightest degree. Everything counts, everything matters, right? Again, the Queen of Cups in reverse, like it's like this energy of feeling like you are loved and feeling like you are wanted and feeling like you are comforted and feeling like you have, you know, all of the emotional support that you need. Some of you guys, you don't feel that. And we got sirens outside. If you're new to this channel, group number 2, I always tell you guys on here, like sirens are my way of connecting with my guides and my ancestors as I'm channeling and reading for you guys. And I always ask them to send me like distinct sounds like sirens or like a car horn right at the moment when I'm on the money with something really serious or really important. And the fact that I just heard that, I know that's what it is. It's like a lack of self-love that you guys are needing to heal through, because this is the reason why your life doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel satisfying. It doesn't feel satiating, right? It feels like things are lacking, things are missing. And some of you guys don't feel like you have the strength to pull through or to push through or to break through this energy, but you do, right? The breakthrough is already here for you. It's just a matter of tapping in and releasing, again, letting go of the emotions that don't serve you, the thought processes that don't serve you, and anything along those lines, whether it's past experiences, old stories, whatever may have you, letting those things go if they are contributing to this belief that you had that you are not worthy and that you are not good enough, right? Because I see for you guys, it's like, I heard rat race when I looked at the Five of Wands next to the Ten of Pentacles. It's like some of you guys feel like you are like crabs in a barrel trying to claw your way to a beautiful future or a beautiful life for yourself. And with the Ace of Wands, it's like I feel like Spirit's coming through with some type of divine clarity for you. You don't need to be in the rat race. You don't need to be conflicted, because what's for you will always be for you. Why? Because you are good enough. You are worthy. The universe loves you. Things are working out for you, group number 2, right? And this is what you're needing to embody, which will begin to heal your energy. Now, let me tell you guys, right? I've discovered something that I think is like super profound, and agree to disagree, right? You guys can comment below, group number 2, how you feel about this. But I always say that healing is really just a changing of your perspective, right? So if you went through a traumatic situation and you have carried all of that pain with you emotionally, mentally, all the trauma, to heal that energy, it's not about going back in time and revisiting and facing it until it doesn't feel bad anymore. To heal those energies, you really just have to change your perspective. Some of you guys, the wound that you're walking with is this wound of I'm not good enough. And that is the only thing you need to do. Change your perspective. You are good enough. Affirm that to yourself. You've been good enough. You've always been good enough. You will always be good enough. You are the freaking table. Group number 2. And by doing this, you will notice that things will start to shift, because your mind is going to follow, and as your mind follows, your emotions follow, and as your emotions follow, you get inspired action, and then you just see the whole course of your life, your whole reality start to shift right before your eyes, right? But I feel like Spirit is coming through to let you guys know that you don't have to fight to get what you want. You don't have to fight to feel good enough about what it is that you want out of life. You don't have to fight to feel worthy, because you already are. And just by adopting this knowing, by affirming this every day, day in and day out, you guys will begin to see this breakthrough, which has been here for you all along. But again, I was saying earlier, it's like you weren't in a position to perceive it or to allow it to fully come through in its entirety, right? So group 2, let's get into some surrender cards. And then we're going to pull some self-love messages. And lastly, we'll close out with some blessings. So for group 2 spirit, in order for them to heal, I'm gonna take this because as I was gonna shuffle, it flipped out, and before I was gonna shuffle, I looked at that card and I'm like, this is the one. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Why? Because you are magical. And why? Because you are good enough. Let me read this to y'all before I even get another card out. This says we all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that comes from just being you, group number 2. There you have it, surrendering to the magic of who you are and letting go of any belief, any mindset, any thought, any emotion that contradicts that energy, right? I was going to shuffle. Let me get into that because I got excited. I jumped the gun a little bit. It's okay. Let's see. For group number 2, what do they need to surrender to, Spirit? Thank you so much. For group number 2, what are they needing to surrender to? Surrender the drama. With the 5 of Wands, some of you guys, like, you are your own drama, right? And some of you guys, you like to stir the pot because, you know, sometimes when you don't feel good enough about yourself, creating drama or attaching yourself to dramatic situations is a way to kind of like feel satisfied. It's a way to get your, you know, to get your fill, in a sense. I don't know if it's making sense to you guys, but you ever seen a person who doesn't really love themselves the way that they should? So you always see them in like the mixiness, you always see them in the situation, you always see them stirring the pot, or they're with the people who are stirring the pot. Some of you guys, you've had an affinity to drama because you didn't believe you were worth anything better. This says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. And also, some of you guys, the drama for you guys is emotional, right? It's not even with anybody outside of you. For some of you it is, but for others of you, it's your emotions that are causing you to feel dramatic in nature, right? Like your emotions might be surging. They might be at an all-time high, but you guys are needing to not surrender or give into the drama. You're needing to give up the drama, right? Surrender to effortlessness is your overall energy. And it says, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So the universe wants you to go with the flow of what life is doing for you. Go with the flow of how life is happening for you guys, right? In order to heal, some of you guys just have to let things be and allow things to play out the way that they need to. And that's probably how this breakthrough is also for you guys, group number 2, going to come through, because you are just in this energy of allowing. When you're living in that energy of being effortless, or you're living in the energy of effortlessness, right? That sounds a little bit better. You will realize that that means like just allowing, going with the flow, letting things be, letting things process, letting things come to you, letting things show up for you, letting things happen, right? On your behalf. Like no longer needing to like try to control the dynamic, no longer, you know, trying to put up walls or having resistance towards whatever this is. It's like life right now is urging you to just be effortless. Just go with the flow of what's happening in your life, surrendering to the magic of who you are and just allowing yourself to be. All right, so let me get some self-love cards for you guys. I'm going to pull 3 for group number 2. Oh, I got 3 right here. We got aromatherapy. So some of you guys need to get like a little essential oil diffuser or something and just burn some nice oils. You know, put some scents in the air where it's going to make you maybe calm or make you zen or make you feel like you are at peace, right? Just doing things to kind of help your senses get stimulated, right? Some of you guys, aromatherapy could be like perfumes because they're connecting it to this you are good enough. Some of you guys, aromatherapy is like wearing perfumes that maybe you never used to wear, or colognes that you never used to wear, because maybe you didn't feel confident, or maybe you didn't feel like it would help you. But I feel like getting into like some type of smell sensation or just connecting with the sense of smell, for some reason for you guys, that might be really, really healing. I know in my human design, my strongest sense is my sense of smell. So I love perfumes, I love oils, scented oils, I love oil diffusers, I love air fresheners. Like some of you guys need to get in tune with that sensation of smell. Next we have create art. And I feel like some of you guys are needing to just unlock your creative passions. Some of you guys, you don't feel good enough about maybe your art or about maybe your creativity, especially with surrender to the magic of who you are. Some of you guys, you have magical gifts and abilities and talents, and your breakthrough involves you tapping into those things and actually putting those things out into the world for the collective to enjoy, because it's like this give and take, right? It's like, look, a time to give rather than take, but it's like you're needing to put yourself out there in some type of way. You're needing to give to the collective the magic of who you are, right? Because you are magical, group number 2. And then last, we have intuition. So doing things to stimulate your intuition, to connect with your intuition, to strengthen your intuition will definitely help you, because I feel like your intuition is coming through with messages for you guys anyway, group number 2, that's telling you, first of all, you are good enough, you are worthy, that whatever your art form is, whatever your sense of creativity is, whatever that looks like. We got distant sirens. I had to tune in for a second. My ears had to really get on timing, but there we go. Whatever your creativity looks like, group number 2, your intuition is telling you, like, this is the right path, this is the right move, this is what you need to be focused on, because this is the truth of who you are. And some of you guys, you haven't felt good enough about yourself to let that part of you reign true, to let that part of you speak, right? But this is what you're needing to do. And this card just fell right on top of aromatherapy. So some of you guys, your intuition has been telling you to get in alignment with some things that smell good, using soap that smells good, as long as it's like holistic and it's good for your skin and it's pretty clean as far as the ingredients. Go for it, right? I use Dr. Bronner's, you guys, and they have so many different scents. I love the smell, honestly, of the rose, of the lavender, and of the almond, which is the green, the purple, and the red. Those two right there, they take me out every time. But I know people who like the peppermint. I can't do the peppermint because it's too tingly on my skin and it makes me cold when I get out the shower. That's a whole sidebar. But I digress. I say all of that to say, group number 2, that you guys are needing to connect with your intuition, because your intuition has little things for you, right? Like, this breakthrough is like, look at it, the pieces are shattering, but I feel like your intuition is coming through with insight about each of those little pieces that you need to know, so you can finally break through, right? So you can apply that pressure. We have a health checkup. So group 2, this is interesting. Some of you guys also right now, in order to heal, you need to make sure that, like, you know, your body is physically okay. Maybe this is something that you're also needing to heal as well. But just know, when you think poorly of yourself, your body responds poorly. So you may be dealing with physical issues that, you know, you might need to, and I'm not a doctor, you guys, but you might need to go to a doctor just to make sure everything's copacetic. Now, let me give you my little 2 cents. And again, I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. However, the body reacts to the mind, not the other way around, right? So if you are thinking poor thoughts about yourself, your body is reacting to that energy. It's taking it in, it's absorbing it, and therefore it's reacting to it, right? And so I say that to say, if you want to change the dynamic of your body, if you've been going through health issues, start by changing the dynamic of your mind. I can almost guarantee you, if you truly do the work, you will see your body start to conform to this new mentality, to this new overstanding that you are starting to adopt and to take on, right? Because again, your body follows the mind and not the other way around. So you can heal your physical body with the power of your mind alone. And it doesn't matter what dis-ease you have, because a disease in the body is really dis-ease in the emotions, and dis-ease in the emotions starts with dis-ease in the mind. All of them are interrelated. And so once you tackle the source of the issue, which is the mentality, the consciousness, the mindset, look, again, we had consciousness here. Look, with understanding on top of that, come on now. Changing your, well, I don't like the word understanding, because I'm not standing under anybody or any entity, but I'm overstanding, right? So changing your overstanding, changing your perspective overall, that is one way to really shift the dynamic physically, emotionally, and mentally for yourself. So let's close out with some blessings and see what blessings are supporting you guys, group number 2, on your healing journey. What needs to be heard, said, and honored for group number 2. For group 2, what needs to be heard, said, and honored, Spirit? Thank you so much. What blessings are surrounding group 2 as they are going through this healing process, Spirit? A blessing on a journey, period. So as you guys are on your healing journey, the journey in and of itself is blessed. So that means that whatever experiences you have, whatever breakthroughs are coming for you, whatever lessons you're learning, whatever you're releasing, all of it in its entirety is a blessing, because it's here to help you grow, help you expand, help you transcend the obstacles at the end of the day, right? Let's get one more blessing for you guys and we'll close out. For group number 2, what is the other blessing that is surrounding them as they are on their healing journey? Thank you. A blessing to shield and safeguard you. So a blessing on a journey is number 22, which adds to 4. So some of you guys, you're heading towards a lot of stability and security for yourself. But this is card number 45, which adds to 9 or reduces to 9. So some of you guys, as you are going through this breakthrough, right, you are so close to having all of that, you know, all of the things, all of the pieces make sense for you. But in the meantime, you guys are definitely shielded from harm. You guys are protected. You guys are, you know, ultimately blessed when it comes to your safety and when it comes to your security. Right? Overall, we have a blessing on your intuition. So here it goes again. Group number 2, you guys are needing to really connect with your intuition because it has so many healing messages for you, and so many insights and things that could just be of really good benefit to you, right? So you guys, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for vibing. If you are heading over to group 1 or group 2, I will see you there. But if you're stopping here, I thank you so much for connecting with me and sharing time, space, and energy with me, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the good things. Until the next time we connect, I love you guys so much. And peace out. All right, group number 3, the last but certainly not least. If you chose the white dove, insert emoji here, then this is about to be your reading. We are getting into what you are healing, what energies need to be healed within you. So let's talk about it. Groups 1 and 2's readings were really deep. I really liked them. So I'm interested to see what's going to play out for you guys in group number 3. Let's get into it. Connecting with the energy of group 3, pile 3. Those that selected the white dove spirit, what are they healing at this time? Okay. What are they healing at this time? We have the thunderbolt and patience. So some of you guys are needing to be patient as your life is unraveling, and things are falling apart so that things could be put back together. It's like you're going through a cycle right now of like maybe death and rebirth, or just ending, new beginning. Some of you guys, we're going to see how that pertains to your healing, but let's get a check in for group 3. What is the energy? What is the vibe? We have conditioning. For group 3, we have success. Okay. And we have maturity. We like it. We love it. Okay. The master, period. So group 3, this goes crazy. And if you guys chose the white dove, let me tell you a little bit about the dove. Well, birds, period, they symbolize higher realms, higher dimension, higher consciousness, higher knowledge, right? And I often equate them to like, you know, your guides or like your angels and stuff like that. However, with the master, it's giving vibes of like mastering your energy. Like you chose that emoji as your group, as your selector for a reason, because you guys are, you know, you're getting ready to achieve some type of like mastery over your life. But what you're needing to heal is the mindset, the conditioning, the programming that keeps you from being the master of your own reality. Because I see that you guys are wanting success. You guys are wanting certain things to, you know, play out in your life. And it's like, some of you guys may be thinking, what's wrong with you? Why things are not happening? I'm getting that as a download. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with you, but you are being prepared right now to go through like a maturity cycle. You're being prepared right now to go through like think of it this way. If you guys look within the circle, there's all these vibrant colors. She's in her own world, but outside the circle, it's very bleak. It's very blasé. It's very dark, very grim. And I feel like some of you guys, your external circumstances are reflecting your present conditioning, which is like negative, or like, you know, it doesn't reflect the truth of who you are as an individual, as a cosmic being, as the master of your reality. However, what's changing is your mindset. What's changing is your thought process. That's growing and that's maturing. And I feel like that is what needs to be healed. It's like being able to heal that part of you that limits itself, right? Like when you're the master, you live without limitations. There are no limitations in your mind. You know you can be, do, or have it all, right? And that pertains to the success energy. I feel like a lot of you guys, again, whatever success, whatever form of success that you are looking for, what you're needing to heal in order to get that is your mindset and the beliefs that you are currently walking with. The unseen energy is slowing down. So I saw patience. Now I'm seeing slowing down. Some of you guys, your life may be slowing down or coming to a halt or feeling like it's at a standstill. You may be feeling stagnant at this time, and it's because, again, you're being gifted some type of divine timing in order to master your mindset, master your mentality, master your programming. Let's talk about that. Some of you guys are breaking out of the matrix. Like that was just a theme that came up for me. But group 3, this is a powerful reading to start off with. Wow. For group 3, what is the message of healing, spirit? What needs to be heard, said, and honored? Thank you. For group 3, what is the message of healing? What do they need to know at this time regarding their healing journey and what they are healing within themselves for group number 3? We have believe in the impossible. I'm going to take that one. For some reason, it stuck out to me. This is too many. A time for healing. Confidence is your key to success. Now, it's funny. We have Leo with this energy for success, and we have a tiger with this energy for success. So I just get like just the big lions, the big cats. Also with conditioning, there's a lion. Some of you guys could have Leo in your chart, or this energy of Mars being in Leo and Venus being in Leo. The moon was just in Leo. Like this Leo energy is a really potent time for you to get some healing done, right? But overall, we have luck is on your side. So some of you guys, with this first card being out, believing in the impossible, right? A belief is a thought that you keep thinking. And I was just telling you guys, it's like you're being sent a message right now that you need to heal your mindset. You need to become the master of your mentality, right? And with luck being on your side and this urge or this new insight for you to start believing in the impossible. Some of you guys, you have programming, or you have, you know, a current set of beliefs that tells you that you are limited. And that's what I was telling you earlier too. It's like the master of some, like when you are the master of your mind, right? When you are in control of your mind, you know that there are no limitations. You know that everything is possible. You know you can be or do or have it all. Be and do and have it all, right? And so for you guys, what it feels like is there's this need to heal within you, your mindset that tells you that things are not working out for you, that you cannot have the success or the victory that you are wanting. Right now, I was telling you guys, with all this patience and with all this slowing down energy, you're being gifted some time to heal this energy, to heal this mentality within you, because you're about to take off group number 3. Like I see 2 cards here of success, confidence being your key to success. Confidence, it comes from the mind, right? When you are confident, it's a knowing, it's an overstanding. I don't like the word understanding, so I say overstanding, but it's an overstanding, right? It's this knowledge that you know that you are good enough. And I saw that in this deck when I was shuffling. It came out, but it was with too many cards, so I put it back, but it did stand out to me. You are good enough. And some of you guys, you don't have this belief, like your mindset does not reflect what it is that you want for yourself, and that's what you're needing to heal. Wow. Listen, group number 3. I told you the last but not the least of them. Listen, you guys got a crazy message coming through. Connecting with the energy of group number 3 viewers, those that chose the white dove. What message of healing is relevant to group 3 at this time? And you guys, this is timeless. So whenever you come across this, right? Of course, my nose is itching because I'm just channeling. Why not? But when you come across this, it's meant for you at this time. For group number 3. What is the message of healing that is meant to be applied to group 3 at this time? We got the Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords in reverse. Let me get 2 more cards out. 2 more cards for group 3, please. The freaking Tower. So remember I told you guys that thunderbolt, it was like the like something crashing down so that something else can be rebuilt. I feel like what's crumbling is maybe like your mindset, like that's what's being dismantled so you can build something better in its place. With the High Priestess in reverse, it's like, yeah, it's happening because some of you guys haven't been trusting your intuition, haven't been trusting the messages coming through from your intuition. And we have the High Priestess with the Moon, which is both tied to like psychic abilities and like, you know, tuning in with that divine voice, with that higher self or that higher perspective. Overall for you guys is the Seven of Wands. So some of you guys, you have your guard up or you're defensive when it comes to, you know, this ability to have success, or this ability, let me see what the unseen energy is, this ability to attract into your life what it is that you want, right? We have Justice in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys, you've just been truly living from this place of imbalance, and also you may have been dealing with situations that kind of reflected that too. So in your mind, because you may be dealing with physical situations around you, like I was showing you in this card, But those, you also have to understand, group number 3, that those physical situations are a representation of your present conditioning, which is why the universe is asking you, source is asking you, your guides, your ancestors are asking you right now to heal your mindset and to become the master of your mentality, right? You're always going to be conditioned to believe something, but you as the master get to choose your conditioning. You get to choose your program. You get to choose your current set of beliefs, and it can always shift, right? When you are the master, you have the final call, you have the final say. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, what you've been experiencing in your external reality may have put this, extra intense belief within you that things are not going to be working out for you, that the impossible is not actually possible for you, right? But I see that you guys are needing to become more open, more free-spirited. And this is all pertaining to like how you can begin your healing process, what it is that you're needing to heal. Some of you guys, you don't feel open enough to just go for it. And when I say go for it, I mean like just go for whatever it is that you feel called towards. The Knight of Wands is somebody who doesn't really care. They go where the fun is at. They go where their passion is. They go where the calling is. They go where spirit leads them, because wands in tarot is also connected to not just the energy of fire, but the energy of ether, which is spirit energy, right? And so some of you guys, like you're needing to open up to this energy and be able to go with the flow, because that's what's going to allow you to start experiencing the impossible. But you have some deeply implanted beliefs in your subconscious mind that are needing to be healed at this time, because whatever is in your subconscious mind is what you are expecting. So if in your subconscious mind you hold the belief that the impossible is impossible, you can't, miracles are not common for you, things are not working out for you, right? Like that is what you're going to see reflections of. That's what you're going to expect, and that's what's going to keep coming towards you. And guess what happens? You no longer make progress. The Six of Swords in reverse, you're stunted, you're halted. You no longer have that forward momentum to go towards the things that you want for yourself, towards the success that you want for yourself, because in your mind, it's not possible for you. It's like you're creating your own blockage. You're creating your own barriers against what it is that you want. Look, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you're creating your own blockage against your own blessings, against what it is that you want. And we got the Ten of Wands in reverse under that, which is like it's time to release the burden that you keep using as like, fuel for your resistance to whatever this is, fuel as a reason why you should keep continuing to believe what it is that you've been believing that isn't serving you, that isn't bringing you to where you want to go, right? Lola. You're making a lot of noise, my love. I appreciate it. No. I'm filming, and I don't need you knocking into the tripod. You want to go lay down? Go in your bed. Bed? There you go. Good girl. So then, you guys, we have the Thunderbolt, or aka the Tower, right? I'm thinking about the first deck. It's the same energy, but just different verbiage, right? But with the Tower, the universe is actually working on your behalf to help you dismantle those same programs that have not been serving you, group number 3. When you talk about healing for you guys in your situations, your mind is your greatest asset, but it can also be your greatest blockage. And the blockages within your mind are what needs, or is what needs to be disintegrated, or is what needs to be taken down. And that's what the universe is doing, because you have been ignoring your intuition. Your intuition has maybe been trying to communicate with you that you need to heal your mindset, and that you need to embody confidence, and that you do have what it takes, and that things are possible for you, and that you are worthy. All these things that I feel like, all these insights and downloads that I feel like your intuition has been wanting to let you know, group number 3. This is something where you're needing to kind of just heal your ability to connect with your intuition, which is the reason why it's in reverse. It's because you haven't been connecting with it, and that is a part of you that you need to be able to deep dive into, because your subconscious mind is there. That's where your intuition is also like, sourced through. However, if you are not mastering the energy, you're not really going to be able to hear the messages in its entirety. You might hear something and you might disregard it, because you might take it as like, well, that's just a thought. That's not really my intuition. Not really having the clarity to understand where your intuition is. We got sirens in the background. If you guys know, then you know. Okay, period. No lies are being told right now. But again, healing your ability to connect with your intuition, because those messages that tell you that you are good enough, that you are, I just keep wanting to say good enough. It's something about this confidence being your key to success. Some of you guys, again, like you are so close to achieving what it is that you want. But what's blocking it is the fact that your mind is telling you some things that are not in alignment with what it is that you want out of life. So you guys, let's get some surrender messages on the table and see what the universe wants you to surrender to at this time. For group number 3, how can they heal? What do they need to surrender to, give up, release, let go of at this time, Spirit? What needs to be heard, said, and honored? For group number 3. For group number 3, thank you so much. For group 3, Spirit, what do they need to release, surrender to at this time in order to heal? Surrender denial. We're going to get another card. It says, accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Some of you guys have been in denial about the fact that your beliefs are what are creating your reality, or that your beliefs, being in denial that you can master your beliefs. Like there's just this energy of like not wanting to see the truth, not wanting to see the forest for the trees. Some of you guys need to understand or overstand. I don't really like that word understand, but I am used to saying it though. Some of you guys need to overstand, group number 3, that you are the creator of your reality. You are the master of your reality. And what happens in your life is a direct result of what you choose to embody, who you choose to think you are, literally, right? If you think you're the ish, your life is going to reflect that. If you think you're not nothing, your life is going to reflect that. Some of you guys have been in denial that your suffering or your situations or your circumstances that are happening externally are your doing. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, group number 3, but this is the reality check. This is the wake up call. And some of you guys are learning this the hard way with the Tower, right? The Tower comes in like a very shocking, unpredictable, unchangeable way. Like you can't stop the Tower once it falls. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. So some of you guys, your body has been trying to give you intuitive messages as well. I just want my nose to stop itching, you guys. Like, come on. Okay. Some of you guys, your body has been communicating with you as well about certain things. So let's read this. It says, listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So some of you guys, you haven't been listening to your intuition. You haven't been listening to your body. This is just what's coming through. And those are some things that you need to heal if you want to see yourself uncover, some really, really, what is the word I'm looking for? Prosperous success in your life. Surrender your attachment to results is one thing that you guys really need to let go of and surrender though. And it says the formula for success, there goes that word, is to do all you can to make things happen, then to let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So group number 3, something else you guys need to heal within you is this not understanding, this overstanding that you have to hold on to a certain way that things have to play out, because in your mind, you don't believe that anything is possible and everything is possible. You believe only certain things are possible. And for those certain things to actually happen, I got to do this, this, and this. Things have to play out like this, this, and this. I got to control the dynamic. And I feel like once you believe in the impossible, once you know that the impossible is possible for you, you won't be attached to results, because you'll just know. You'll just have that knowing, that clarity of mind that what's for you is for you, and nothing or no one can stop that but you, right? Don't be out here stopping your blessings and your success, group number 3. All right, so we're going to get some messages of self-love, and then we're going to close out with some blessings. You guys, I don't know what's happening with my nose right now. I don't know. I don't got the answers. Okay, for group 3, messages of self-love. How can they care for themselves in a very healing way at this time? What can they do to invite healing energies? We have write a gratitude list. So some of you guys need to start writing down things that you are grateful for, because by taking account, or by really like looking around at the things that you already have to be grateful for, it will invite opportunities for more things to come into your experience, right? Then we have rest. Some of you guys are needing to sit with self and to just rest and to just allow your body to be, allow things to be. Some of you guys need to give something a rest, right? It could be your mind. a lot of times when we sleep, our body, our minds get to like, you know, have a break and just get to be for a little bit. So some of you guys are needing to indulge in like naps or just resting more, making sure you're getting proper sleep. And then we have reading. So I'm getting really big themes around like self-help books, manifestation books, things that are going to help you reprogram your subconscious mind. I love this book by David R. Hawkins. I talk about it in almost all my videos. It's called Letting Go, and it is, I've read the book. I'm reading it again right now for like the 5th time. Powerful book. And I feel like that was one of the books that really helped me to shift my perspective and to start shifting my beliefs about what's possible for me, what's not, about what, you know, my ego is from what it isn't, about, you know, what I'm walking with, what I need to release and let go of that's not serving me. Like, it just gave me profound clarity. So some of you guys need to get into reading things that are going to be beneficial for you, or again, just reading also for the sake of fun. Like, some people like to read fiction. I have a friend, she goes through books, like 3 books a month, and they're just like stories, fiction stories, you know, that she enjoys. Build strength. So some of you guys need to get into like working on your physical body. With this strength energy, it reminds me of like the lion here, it reminds me of the tiger in the success card. The confidence is your key to success in this Leo card right here. Building strength is not always just physical. So some of you guys, you do need to hit the gym and just start working on your body. But for others of you, in order to heal and to give yourself love, you need to build inner strength. And that's something that you need to work towards, right? Inner strength as far as like knowing that you are, you know, confident enough to attract things into your life and to master the inner strength, to master your mindset and to master your overall mentality, right? So group 3, we're going to close out with some blessings. This is what I have for you. What needs to be heard, said, and honored, Spirit. Thank you so much. For group number 3, what blessings are surrounding them as they are on their healing journey at this time? For group 3, what blessings are surrounding them? A blessing, I'm not going to take these. If it comes out though, I'll take it again. A blessing on your boundaries is what it said. And some of you guys, you know, you need to put some respect on your boundaries. Some of you guys, you need boundaries against the things that are telling you that you can't be, do, or have it all, right? We got a blessing on a journey. Group number 2 got this as well. So some of you guys, like overall, just your experience of learning to overcome and learning to become the master of your mind. You have a blessing on that. Let me put this right here. One more, Spirit, for group 3. Thank you. A blessing to bring clarity. So if you guys have been lacking clarity at all recently, you're going to have that. Card number, a blessing on a journey is card number 22, which reduces to 4. So that tells me that your journey is definitely leading to stability or security of some kind. But with this one, this is card number 35, which reduces to 8. Some of you guys are getting ready to have a lot of abundance come into your life in the form of like mental clarity and overstanding, which could lead you to overstanding what it's going to take for you to attract, you know, the success that you're looking for, what it is going to take for you to release certain mindsets and beliefs and just thought processes that don't serve you. And overall, we have a blessing on your boundaries. So here it comes again. Some of you guys need to cut out and put up boundaries against those negative thoughts, those negative beliefs, those limiting beliefs that tell you you can't be or do it, have it, be or do or have it all, or that tell you that the impossible is impossible for you, because it's not. But group 3, this is what I have for you at this time. Thank you for tuning into this timeless little pick a card, you know, to get in tune with what it is that you need to be healing at this time. I hope that this helped, and I love you guys so much. If you're heading over to groups 2 or 1, I will see you there. But if you're stopping here, I appreciate you for spending time with your girl. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the good things. And until the next time we connect and we speak, I love you, and peace out.